watch my TBR. This is like an hour later. I just have not taken this off yet, but hello and welcome to my attempt at vlogging again. I don't know if I'm gonna do any of this correctly or right or whatever, but we're just gonna go with it and we'll see what happens next. It is still technically September. It's 6:24 p.m., but it's technically after midnight in the UK, and like I'm not gonna finish anything today. So where I am with reading, I've been reading this thing for a month. I'm about halfway through it. I don't think it's the book's fault. I don't think it is. My brain didn't want to focus on anything. I just finished a like week-long binge of the Spy Family anime. And so I've barely been reading anything the last couple of days. I'm literally in the middle of a chapter. I'm not even on page 200, and I've been reading it since the end of August. So we're gonna put this down, and basically I'm gonna mood read my TBR. So like I created the TBR, and I guess I'll link it where I link things if I remember know how to do any of that. Clearly I don't have my editing software, so like a lot of the things that I could do I don't have, and until I'm consistent I'm not spending money on that. So basically I created my TBR. I'm a mood read off of it in terms of what comes when. And right now I'm feeling this. I don't know, maybe I just need contemporary romance. Honestly, the two things that I picked up were that and then this. So super short. I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow. I have a ton when things are still chaotic. I'm also going, and I think if I do this correctly, it'll be in this vlog. I'm real big into Peloton, and they are coming to the Chicago area this week, and I'm going away for 3 days to kind of go meet some Peloton instructors and hopefully meet some of the people that I interact with online, and make some friends and that. So this week is crazy, so maybe it's some light contemporary. But I've got to go get my nails done because this is beginning to be too long. I have to clean up the rest of my house so that I can feel better about going away for 3 days. And also, you know, there's 3 days of work that has to be, you know, there's lots of work that has to get done in the middle of this too. So we're going to keep it low key. This is supposed to be low stakes. We're going with low stakes. If you did not watch my TBR, because I also don't know what this is about. I believe this is a like a hate to love situation that turns into friends without benefits, and then turns into something more. Modern love in all its forms. I don't actually know what this is about. I don't know. So when I actually start this, I will let you know, and hopefully it's a good one, and hopefully my brain will cooperate. Is this Saturday night and I have nothing going on at the moment? So all the things that I need to do I just didn't do today. Today was like an indoor day. I'll do them all tomorrow, but for tonight I made a pot of coffee, and then we're gonna get some reading done. So see you when I see you. Good morning. As you can, I've been awake for a while, so I don't know why I sound like this. I also have not been crying. I put my contacts in. But I probably posted a bunch of B-roll before this. So now I should probably explain what I'm doing, because I am not at home at the moment. I am currently at a Peloton fan weekend thingy. So I spent yesterday meeting the instructors and having dinner with some people from the online community, and then yesterday was Thursday, it's been a hot minute since I've actually updated this vlog. Today is Friday, obviously. And I don't have anything planned. Getting tickets to some of these things this weekend was like getting tickets to Taylor Swift, and but I somehow managed a little bit. So I had yesterday where I met some great instructors, and then I have something tomorrow night, but I have basically 24-ish, 36-ish hours free to do whatever I want. And what I want is honestly to do nothing. This is also me relearning where to look in this camera. So anyway, I'm gonna go to Target in a little bit, and then there's a Barnes and Noble like across the street basically. So I'm gonna go see if there's anything that I can pick up there, and then there's a Chipotle next door, so I'm gonna grab some lunch probably, and then come back here and get some reading done. I think there is a, I don't know if I can, there we go. There is a chair and an ottoman and a lamp in the corner that is just, and there's a table there, I think. Yes, it's just perfect for reading. So I'm gonna do that. What I am currently reading still is You Again. I'm very slow going with lots of things. I'm hoping that this day can reset me, because I finally got to the point where this is actually hooking me again. I don't believe this is anyone's fault but my own. But I'm on page 82 and I stopped in the middle of a chapter because that's how we roll at the moment. But what I learned about since the last time I updated you is that this is a When Harry Met Sally type story, which again, now that I see the cover, is very reminiscent of the DVD cover. I'm not sure. Well, it was a VHS first. Anyway, about Ari and Josh, who keep running into each other at different points of their lives, and they don't like each other very much, but they are both sort of attracted to each other, but they don't really do anything because they also hate each other. Not hate, this dislike. I wouldn't even call it hate. They just don't like each other. They're very opposite. So, and then eventually there's going to be some big breakup that each of them experiences that brings them together as friends. I have not gotten to that part yet. I think we're almost there. But I'm gonna just hang around here and read a lot of the day. I think I want to just have a chill day to myself. So that's what I'm gonna kind of do, because then I got some stuff tomorrow, and I'm an introvert, and so I like to be not around people all the time. So I'm gonna go get ready to do that. I have to like wait for Target to open because I've been up for a while and Target doesn't open till 8, and it's not quite 8 yet. But it'll give me time to get ready. And then we'll probably have an update later. Alright, I'm gonna stop rambling. Goodbye. Proper tripod and lighting, and I still look like a hot mess, but it's fine because I don't feel like a hot mess. I just had very low energy today. I had every intention of getting, it was a very inspiring weekend, and I had every intention of getting back into the activity of it all. I'm tired, so maybe I'll do something later, but for right now I'm like, we're just going to embrace the fact that I still have a little bit of yesterday's makeup on, and the fact that I'm just ready to just lay down for a little while. So I'm not gonna lay down. I'm not gonna nap. But I am gonna try to finish a book today. It's already almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've done almost nothing. I did a little bit of cleaning. I did a little bit of kind of just organization. There's laundry going from the trip. That I didn't take any. I'm all over the place. It's fine. I didn't take any video from last night. I have a bunch of pictures, but no video. But it was so inspiring and so wonderful to just have these people in my vicinity. So anyway, today I'm gonna be trying to finish You Again. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna try to get very close to finishing on page I am on page 274. I'm enjoying it. I don't know how I feel about the first little bit of we'll call it spice. It's the first sex scene. But I'm trying to figure out how it works in terms of the overall plot, because I don't know. I just wasn't as engaged. Like, I got to it and then I was like less engaged, but I don't know if that has to do with, I don't know. Me, I realize I've got music playing in the background, so hopefully we don't get a copyright off of this. But anyway, let's stop for a second. I think I've realized a couple of things. One, this is a little bit gender bent, on top of the fact that it is When Harry Met Sally-esque. It is also a little gender bent. I think some of his commitment issues are very much in Ari. I'm having some I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. I haven't watched it in a very long time. So, but yes, I'm gonna try to finish this. There's like of less than 200 pages left. So you have 135-ish. So I'm gonna try to do that, and then I think what's next is I'll need to find something that has an audio, but my other option is that one night, because I need some hockey romance in my life, I think. And it's super short because I have another busy weekend next week. We're going to see the Taylor Swift movie twice. And then the following week I have stuff. And then I don't have anything. I don't actually have a full weekend free until the weekend of Halloween, right before Halloween. So I don't know who this busy, I've been work busy, but now I'm just busy. And I'm like, what is happening? But I'm going to go find some motivation to sit down and read. And then I will update you later. I don't know. I might wait until this is over and then wrap this vlog up, because it's taken much longer than it was supposed to. But I will see you when I see you. Goodbye. Hello. I finished a book. I feel like it's been a while. I don't know the last book I actually finished, but I finished You Again. I'm gonna give this 4 stars. This is messy, and it's not necessarily in a bad way. It's just messy. So like the middle or towards the end of this, it gets a little you're just like, what are you doing? So now that I've finished it, a better synopsis is this follows Ari and Josh, who meet one day when Josh is sort of dating Ari's roommate, and they do not get along, and then they continually run into each other every few years. And they continue to not like each other until they both go through some really, really bad breakups, and decide to be miserable together as friends. But the entire time they've sort of been attracted to each other. Ari is very anti-commitment. She is trying to be a comedian and is not. She just bounces around from thing to thing, and she's very free-spirited. So, and she's very just, I'm gonna go hook up with these people, the end. Josh is not that. He's very very proper, very how do I describe him? He's a chef. He's a chef. His father was a New York famous, he ran a deli, And he's just trying to become this famous chef, get all the training, all the other stuff, and he likes things his way is maybe the better way to do it. I found out like recently that apparently this is Rayla fan fiction. I should have known from the Adam Driver looking dude on the cover. But I did enjoy this a lot. I think looking at it bigger picture, because, you know, I think about When Harry Met Sally, and this is supposed to be a Harry Met Sally inspired book, and it is. It's more messy than the movie. It is definitely more modern than that movie is. But it's just interesting because when Harry and Sally take like, I think it's like 12 years to get from meeting to being together at the end of the movie. They took 9. But so I really liked that. It's the constant, it's more angsty, it's more dramatic, which I do not mind, than the movie. But so it's a really interesting take on it. It's definitely inspired by and not, there was no orgasm in the restaurant scene. But I really ended up liking this. This is 2 flawed humans trying to figure themselves out and figure themselves out separately and together. And I always love a good romance does that. It doesn't focus entirely on the journey of the 2 of them together, but they both grow and are better human beings because of it separately, because of the story, not because of the relationship. I mean, that's probably part of it too. I think I didn't intend for this to be a 1-book vlog, but I think it might be. Because I got nothing else, and tomorrow was Monday, so I figured that's like a nice, good stopping point. I don't know what I'm reading yet. I'm gonna look at my TBR and see what I'm in the mood for. I kind of still want some romance, I think. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed all of my Peloton adventures and my adventures reading this over the last week. I finished a book in a week. For me right now, that's a big deal. All right, so if you made it this far, thank you. Let me know what you read last week or what you're currently reading. Whatever you want. Tell me about a good book you either have read or are reading down below. And feel free to subscribe. I might be consistent at the moment. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.